Hey, what's up? Josh here from Breakers Stereo and Performance, and alongside me is Gus from LiquidSpring. Now, he came all the way down from Texas to bring this F350 for us to take a look at. They have a really cool product, and we're gonna get into it. So, LiquidSpring is a company, and obviously you have springs that you're replacing that have liquid in it, right? Okay, so let me explain what I know about it, and then you can go on top of that and then further give us more detail. Okay, so I'm looking at this truck. There's no coil spring, there's no shock.
Correct.
All right, so we have this here, which you guys call what?
That is what we call our strut, our hydraulic strut. And
Okay, so in there is hydraulic fluid, but you're saying it's something else.
well, it's hydraulic in nature, but it's a proprietary silicone oil that's compressible. It's the only fluid that's actually compressible. So we're getting about 6 or 7% of our compressibility from the fluid itself. That's what's taking the initial shock of the suspension.
Right. Okay, and then there also is a reservoir as well that's under here.
Correct, and that's what makes it smart, is the dynamic aspect. So the secondary volume, but our reservoirs pretty much, are chambered 80-20 with a rate valve in between.
Oh, so that's what's moving around, that's what's moving around the fluid?
Yes, so that rate valve is opening, closing, or pulsing, controlling how much fluid is in each corner at any given time based on 5 different parameters.
So why is that beneficial to someone who owns a truck like this?
The obvious one is it gets rid of your steel sprung components, which are really just set at whatever the spring rate is. So the dynamic spring rate is adjusting to essentially your height sensors, your steering angle sensor. It's adjusting the speed, brake, and an accelerometer. So those 5 parameters are being monitored at 1,000 times per second and sending signals to those rate valves, which make adjustments in 40 milliseconds.
So it's making the adjustments basically on the fly, giving you
Correct.
the best ride. I imagine that's the reason why you would do this.
Stability, control, yes, which in turn gives you comfort as well.
Okay, so let's talk about some of the components. We talked about the spring, we talked about the reservoir. What else comes in this kit for the front?
So on this truck here in particular, you can see everything in red is part of our suspension system. Now, they don't come in red from us. We send black powder coated with red struts.
Sure.
This one has a demo unit. We did in red just so you can see everything that's involved. So we've got your front radius arms, drop hangers, relocation brackets for all the front steering components.
Right, I see that.
Rear, we've got the trailing arms. And on this particular vehicle, it's we call it a 4-link. It's actually 3-link with the track bar. So it's your 2 trailing arms, upper control arm, and the track bar, keeping everything centered.
So there's no leaf spring. That leaf spring obviously is gone, just like the coil spring is gone in the front. Okay,
Correct.
Got it.
Yeah, everything controlled by the power module you see in that little red box over there.
Okay, so is that like the brains behind the operation?
Yeah,
then?
yeah. The ECU mounts on top of it. There's a manifold block in there that's sending the fluid to each corner, and our expansion tank, our reservoir back there.
All right, so you're able to control these things as well. There's some manual override stuff that you can do that's on the control, right?
So we have some manual height adjustments. We can basically raise the truck or lower the truck roughly 4 inches each way, so 8 inches of total travel. We've got M-low, which will just dump your rear about 4 inches if you got it back into a trailer or something like that, or even loading stuff in and out of the bed. Makes it really convenient. Full low will drop all 4 corners, so if you've got to get under a parking garage, a drive-through, even a tunnel wash if you had to. Yeah. Then we've got your height adjustments high, so you've got M-high, which will raise the rear, so if you got to pick a trailer up off the ground, or a slide-in camper, for example, or full high, which will raise the entire vehicle,
the whole thing. Okay.
Up an extra 4 inches. So if you needed extra clearance for water passage or some kind of obstacle.
And then so when you order this kit, you can order it either at stock height, 2-inch, or 4-inch.
Correct.
And then that'll give you 8 inches, basically 4 in each direction.
4 in each
so let's say,
direction,
for instance, I wanted this in 4-inch, so I have a 4-inch lift.
Correct.
In essence, and then if I wanted to go above that, that would take me 4 inches above that, or below that, which would take me to stock.
Correct, yes.
Now you can't ride around with 8-inch, right?
Well, up to a certain point. Up
okay.
to 15 miles per hour. You can ride it on high or low, up to 15 miles per hour. Once you go beyond 15 miles per hour, it's just going to revert back to its ride height.
Right.
And what we consider the ride height is the middle of the suspension.
middle is
so
the
the kit that you're buying, say the 0-inch stock height, the 2-inch or the 4-inch, that determines where your ride height's going to be, when you're driving 99% of the time. Okay. And then you got your 4 inches of adjustability up and down from there.
Oh yeah, so this is a very, very bad alleyway here that I have a hard time. Well, when I drive my truck, everything shakes really bad. So let's give this a shot and see how it does. Oh yeah, that is really smooth. Like really smooth. Okay, cool. Nice. All right. And this road's a little rough too, and it's riding really nice. Okay, so right now we're riding on normal, right? So there's another setting that we can do. That's comfort. That's actually be a little bit better, right? And you're saying when we're in comfort, what's it doing exactly?
It's slowing down the reaction time of those rate valves, so
Okay.
It's giving you basically
So
a
it's
softer,
softer,
ride.
right? Exactly.
A little more compliant.
Right. So then if I hit
Throw it into
sport, then it's going to tighten everything up.
Yeah, those rate valves are gonna speed up the reaction.
Right. Okay.
Which will give you a tighter ride. So
Right.
it'll prevent even more sway.
Got it.
And that's in all three axes. So.
Okay. Cool. All right. Now you're talking about the dive test, right?
Yes.
so
that's a good way to see the suspension working and the suspension in action.
Okay, all right, so right now I'm in sport. Okay, so I'm not trying to take this like a sports car, but I'll give it a little bit. I'm going 22. Oh yeah, okay. Hey.
Pretty flat.
That was really good, actually. I didn't feel like I had to overcorrect. Nice. Okay, am I feeling the suspension move around it because I felt something?
It'll make some adjustments for
right.
you. I think right there it get kicked on the traction controller.
Okay. Oh, that's the factory stuff. Okay. All right, I felt something. I knew that for sure. All right.
But it was a little bit of the suspension and all that at the same time.
Okay. All right. So
yeah, we still have it in sports. If you notice, that was a little tighter than when we left the alley there.
All right.
So yeah, I see some speed bumps here.
Picking up speed.
Don't be shy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
all right. Oh, we're going 40 right now. Look at both of them. Oh, okay. Oh man, if I was in my truck, everything would be shaking.
Yeah. If you were in steel springs, it rock you left and right.
All right, here we go. Yeah. Oh, it's so weird. You don't feel that momentum that pulls you forward. Okay, so that's that's so cool. Wow, amazing. Okay, cool. Let's talk about pricing. If you're watching this video, you're probably wondering what something like this actually costs. So what's the cost or the retail price on the actual components themselves?
So the parts in a box, this particular kit, which is top of the line, 4-inch lift, TruEarth, and our Ride Sync technology, which is a nitrogen assisted technology, is 20,600 parts in the box.
Okay, so 20 grand.
Yeah.
And then you're saying it's about 40 hours, 42 hours? What is it?
Labor wise, we estimate at about 45 hours.
45 hours.
Yeah, for both front and rear kit.
Okay.
And depending on what part of the country you're in, what your labor rate is, it can vary.
Could be 150, maybe even 200 an hour. So
yeah, I've
depends.
seen them all over the place. Yeah.
Right. So I would say, for us, we're at 165 an hour. So that's going to put you at 6-7 grand maybe. So you're looking at with tax, maybe about 30 all in for something like this.
On the higher end, yeah, you're about 30 all in.
Okay. Now all things relative. This is $110,000 truck. You make one for the F450, which is even more, right?
Yeah. So we're starting to see quite a bit of the F450 Platinum guys getting into this kit. This truck is a F350 Platinum, so this one had a sticker of 96,000 or so.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, all things relative. It's for the improvement in ride that you get.
Yeah, all things relative. Okay. All right, so this technology is not necessarily new to the market, so it's proven, and you guys done this for other types of industry. So why don't you go and explain that?
Yeah, that's correct. So we started actually with underground mining equipment for the company called Joy Mining, building 20, 30 ton dump trucks, and slowly started scaling it down. Back in about 2012, we got in with EMS, with ambulances in particular, Type 1 ambulance, which are all your ambulances with a pickup truck front end.
Okay.
Proud to say we are at about 97% of Type 1 ambulances in North America today.
Okay.
And Type 2, we've got a significant amount, 50-60% of those as well, which are the ones with the van and front ends.
Right, okay.
We then expanded into motorhome and RV, so your Class A and Class C motorhomes. They benefit quite a bit from this technology as well as our TruEarth technology, which will level the truck out at a campsite.
Yeah, that's great. So you go camping, and obviously the campsite is never going to be level. This gives you the ability to hit a button, and it Levels it out. If this, and that's important if you have, let's say, you know, the tent on top.
Tent,
Exactly.
Slide-in camper,
Mhm.
super seat campers, which have the habitats built into them. So on our motorhomes and RVs out there, particularly the Class A motorhomes, the ones with the big flat windscreens in the front.
Yes.
They tend to get swayed around quite a bit in traffic.
Sure.
Either passing an 18-wheeler or an 18-wheeler passing them, that can get pushed around. Our
Even on a windy day?
especially on a windy day. Yeah.
Yeah.
So our suspension is reading those 5 parameters we talked about earlier, taking all that into effect and keeping the vehicle straight, flat, and level, stable.
So it reacts that quickly.
40 milliseconds.
Wow. That's pretty amazing. Okay, so who else can benefit from having a kit like this on their vehicle?
So in the pickup market, really anybody who uses their pickup on a daily basis and also tows or hauls on occasion, the advantage of being able to have this smooth, stable ride when you're empty, as well as when you're under load.
Right.
Because as we know, the steel sprung trucks, you can set them up to do one thing really well, but once you get them out of their comfort zone,
Right, then it gets
they'll
really
either squat if they're overloaded, or they'll bounce if they're
bounce a lot.
underloaded.
Yeah.
Where our system is essentially taking that sweet spot and just widening it out to a broader case scenario. And as you see, you still get a little bit of feedback from the suspension. It's not completely numb,
Yeah.
but it just makes everything really predictable, is really the best way I can explain it.
Gus, thanks again for coming, bringing the truck, allowing us to do this video, allowing us to do the ride around so we can actually see this thing in action. So we appreciate that. So if you have any questions or if you want more information, how can they find out about that?
Best place to start is our website, liquidspring.com, or follow our socials at LiquidSpring.
Perfect.
Yeah, and Josh, thank you for having me.
Of course.
Really glad you got a chance to drive this.
Yeah,
truck
it's
and
awesome.
See what it's actually all
I
about.
love it. I wish I had an
yeah.
F350, but I don't.
We got to get you one.
Maybe. All right, guys. Josh again for Breaker Stereo and Performance. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.